Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Gendron Tarot by Melanie Gendron. Website on the top here is usgamesinc.com if you're interested. Supportive Oracle cards, Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. I got some websites for this. They're all Hay House websites. Feel free to check out those Hay House websites if you want to. Just freeze frame and search out what you want, of course. There is a Hay House radio, too, in the back here. And there's a picture of Sandra if you're interested. Okay. What do we have for Gemini? Three of your 6 cards are fire. Ooh, and the sun card showing up. Okay. This could be really good for you. Something that's out of reach for somebody else. Is it out of reach for you too? Sort of. Sort of. Alright, so something that starts out of reach first. I feel like it's something else. Like, it's out of reach for you, but it's out of reach for somebody else too. But the thing is, that's the great thing about Gemini. Kind of like, well, it may be out of reach for me for right now. Give me a minute, though. Give me a minute, and I'll figure this out. It doesn't... Yeah, door to value. This fell out face down when I was shuffling. Your value... See, that's the thing. It may be out of reach, but the thing is, with Gemini, if you don't care if it's out of reach, it's kind of like... If there's a jar of beets up in the top shelf and you don't even want those beets, you're like, yeah, it's out of my reach, but so what? If you don't want it, but then again, if somebody else wants it and you're like, you want it, maybe I'll help you get it. Maybe. Why are you helping this person? I think you're going to end up helping somebody. You have the ability to help somebody. It's kind of like, it's out of my reach, it's out of their reach, but they want it. Do I want them to have it? Just trying to make sure you can see the card. But see, this energy, I do think you jive with it. I think it's good. I think things like this can match up good. Because when you become of more value to this person is when you help them get what they want. And then I feel like originally, I think they do underestimate you. Because I feel like they tend to be a self-sufficient person. So it seems like they're usually, like, if they want it, they get it themselves type person. But I also think they do underestimate you. The thing is, when you prove that, like, you know, you have more value than most people see, I feel like this happens to Gemini, where people underestimate you. I feel like that happens a lot. And this person did too, until you help them get what they want. And then they look at you differently. The thing is, what they really like is not only that you help them, but that other people underestimate you. And they're like, you know what, I underestimated you and I was wrong. The thing is, I like that people don't realize how smart you are, and I think we can work together. The thing is, how does that make you feel, though? Are you okay with people underestimating you and this person realizing your value and working with this person? Because it seems like you won't get credit for things that maybe you should. That's the question. Is this okay for you? Because when things are out of reach, it seems like it's more out of reach for them usually than you. And it may start out of reach for you, and maybe you still can't get those beats off that top shelf, but you can tell them how to get them and what they need to do or who they need to find. You may tell them what ways to do it. And when things are out of reach for them and you can help them get what they want, they want to keep you closer. They become more aligned with you. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't know if I really trust the loyalty here or not. The Emperor can be very loyal, but this is a general read, and I'm just kind of like a little bit, I'm not sure where to go with it. I wouldn't just assume that this person's going to be loyal. I really would assume that this person loves the value that you create in their life and the usefulness that you have I'm getting a lot of good cards. Like the Ace of Cups is showing up. Like they love it. They love your connection. They love how you help them. They do seem to be looking out for you. Take it with a grain of salt, though. I don't know, for something. I don't want to like set y'all up for like, that you have a friend for life, or like somebody who's going to be super loyal to you. Notice your value and notice when they're nicer to you. Are they nice to you when they don't have to be? Just kind of keep an eye out for that. Also, remember how they used to treat you before you showed your value. I would just kind of like, this is one of those I'd also say if I was doing a personal reading for somebody, like when if you see yourself out to dinner with this person, pay attention how they treat the wait staff. I feel like that says volumes about people, because when people treat wait staff and people like that poorly, I just feel like it says a lot about their own character. I'm just saying. I don't know. Some people tend to look down on wait staff. I don't understand that. They do a lot. They got a lot going on. Especially if they're being nice to you and getting all this stuff done. That's a lot of work. That takes a lot of effort. I think that's a really hard job to do. I don't know. I feel like it's very telling when you watch somebody treat wait staff poorly. I just feel like it says a lot. But keep an eye on this person. Watch how they treat others. Try to find them in different scenarios and just see how they treat others. If they treat people badly, try to find out why. Because the Emperor is definitely a person, if they think somebody's a scuzzball, they will easily treat somebody poorly. But why? Do they think somebody's a liar? This person will treat, the Emperor will treat a liar like a scuzzball because they don't like liars at all. You know what I mean? If they think somebody's a thief or a cheat, they don't like that. And they will treat that person poorly. That's one thing. But if they think somebody's beneath them and they treat somebody poorly because they think somebody's beneath them, that's a red flag. Be careful. And look for those scenarios. Try to search out those scenarios to see if that's what they do. That's all I'm saying. Because it tends to be as long as you have value, they'll treat you well. But if you don't have value, that's not true loyalty. If they decide that you don't have as much value, so they're not loyal to you anymore, just keep in mind. That's all I'm saying. I feel like I'm warning about this person. Even though it's a good energy, there's a lot of good energy, and they're going to do a lot of good things for you. You just got to keep yourself in the proper prospect. The Justice card, and then the Five of Cups. I get a weird feeling. I do get a weird feeling of entitlement with them. I don't know. Watch for it. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful. Because the Five of Cups with the Five of Pentacles, feeling left on the outside and kind of that there's more loss than gain. If you reset that and you put more gain than loss in their perspective, instead of them losing out and out of 5 pieces of candy they only get 2, they're getting all 5 again, or even getting 4. I'm just, you know what I mean? Be careful, because you're creating a lot of value for them. They might like what you're doing for them more than they like you. Just keep an eye out for it. I'm not saying don't use this to your advantage. I mean, if they're going to use you to their advantage, you should, one hand washes the other on that one, in my opinion. But it's there's a little bit of a mystery, and I keep seeing the Moon card here with the Sun. There's a lot of great things. It's like having a lot of fun in the middle of the night, but you can't really see what's actually going on. And that's I feel like this person is a little elusive. And it's kind of really seeing them for who they actually are. It bothers me like nobody else's business. For that reason, you might want to keep a more diminished connection if you can't figure them out. Try to figure them out. They seem especially for Gemini, if they continue to be elusive for you, I think that's a red flag. If Gemini can't figure them out, I'm wondering what's going on with that. Because Gemini usually can find a way to figure out people. Are they really a good one or really not? If you keep finding yourself confused, it seems oh, I don't like that. Oh wait, they made reason for that. Well, okay, I understand that. Oh wait, I do like that. Oh wait, I don't like how but now that I found out the reason behind they did that, maybe I don't like that as much as I thought I did. I feel like they're yin-yanging or yo-yoing you around. It's just kind of weird. You might not want to keep a permanent connection with this. Even though it seems really good and they want to keep you around, maybe this is something less is more. I don't know. It makes me nervous. because it does seem like they love having you around and you're really great for them. That sun card and the moon card shows up on their side, so you're really great for them. But maybe you don't need to be connected with them to be this successful. Maybe, I don't know. I would be careful how connected you would get to this one. It really does make me nervous. Like, I know you guys search stuff out, but I feel like this person, if you're not careful, they seem like they might be a little bit sharp. That's the thing. They might have the intellectual prowess to actually keep up with you. Some people are sly like that. You know what I mean? The world has billions of people, and there's only 12 zodiac signs. So you know what I mean? You're not the only Gemini out there. And Aquarius and Libra seem to understand you and seem to be able to get along well with you. I'm just saying there's other energies that could probably keep up with you. And if they see you looking for them or trying to figure them out, they might know how to like keep you guessing, and that might be their game. Just be aware of it. Like, the thing is, I know Gemini gets underestimated a lot. It makes me wonder if this person is more of a leader energy, but people don't realize how smart they actually are, even though they take, center stage and they usually figure things out for themselves. They might have, like, this might be somebody who's good at, like, for example, math problems, but bad at science. If you follow me, maybe you're good at both math and science, but they're not good at both. I'm just saying. Just be aware of this person, because it seems like they're a little tricky. You have a lot of value for them. See, you have a lot of value for them. Where do they have value for you? That's what I'm questioning. I'm getting the advice here for this one is to, like, take it for the success it is and then move on to something else. This one might be a little bit addicting because it seems like it can go very far. And I'm not saying just to, like, haphazardly just walk away, but, like, take it for what it is. Try to find out more about this person. But if this person keeps confusing you, I would walk away. I'm just saying. You decide for yourself. It's a general read. Readings for entertainment purposes only. We all know that. It's making me nervous. This one's making me nervous. I feel like they're a little bit slyer than it looks like. It also makes me wonder, could they really not get that jar of beets off the top shelf, or did they just want to see if you could do it? Maybe were they just trying to figure out how smart you really are? This one's slick. This one feels really slick. You know what I mean? Gemini has a thing where they get underestimated, but don't let somebody snake you in because you're underestimating them. Be careful. I'm just saying, be careful. Be careful. So what is the advice here? Be careful. That's the advice. The advice is to be careful, because it feels like this is a really, like, seductive pull. It may not work to your advantage in the long run. That's all it makes me worried about. In the long run, it may leave you cold in the dust. Anything else? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.